Right now, though, right in the middle of a second date update where we're trying to help out Blake this morning. He has told us about this date he went on with Erica.
They went to Rocco's Tacos, my favorite, and he said they really got along, and it sounds like they both have a lot in common. They're both divorced, and it doesn't sound like either one of them had any kids, so they've got that going for them. But he said the conversation was great, and we even talked about going out on another date.
But it hasn't happened.
Nope.
He can't get a hold of her, but we were able to track her down. And she doesn't know exactly why we tracked her down.
No, she's a little confused.
So let's bring her on right now. Erica, you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay. So let me just level with you. I know we talked to you and said that there's a possibility that you could win something. That is partially true.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. But there's also something we wanted to talk to you about, and it's a date you recently went on. Would it be cool if we talked to you on the air about a date you went on?
I mean, okay.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. We're talking about Blake, and we heard you guys went to Rocco's Tacos, had a great time there. He seems like a very upbeat, nice guy, outgoing.
Really cool.
And he's really into you, had a lot of nice things to say about you, but can't get a hold of you for another date and is just super confused. So what's going on here?
I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to get into it so much.
All right. Well, he's just kind of wondering what's happening because, like I said, he really was into you.
All right. Well, we went out and we had it was a nice conversation and everything. And, we just talked about a bunch of stuff like life, and we both have been married before. So it was kind of like that was what we had in common and everything. And, but the conversation came up that was just kind of like a red flag to me. He basically, so he goes, every year he goes on this annual golf trip with his ex-wife, their family.
Wait, he goes on a golf trip with his ex-wife's family?
Yeah, it's like he goes with his dad and then like his ex's dad and brother. And I don't know, man, that to me, it just, I don't want to be dating anyone's past. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like that was just a red flag. And I just was like, it turned me off. So I kind of was like, maybe this guy is just not, it's just strange to me.
I'm putting myself in your shoes. Yeah, that would bother me.
Especially hearing that like on a first date.
Yeah.
And not knowing all the context to it. I mean, I get where you're coming from on this. Did he explain it at all? Like why he's still friends with them or anything like that? Or he just kind of threw it out there?
No, just kind of threw it out there like this is what they do every year. It's like a big deal for them, and he loves golf. And
do you know how long he's been divorced?
I think he's been divorced for 4 years.
Okay,
but they were together a really long time. It was like 10 years or something.
Okay,
so he is really close with her family still, obviously.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going on trips with your ex's family.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get some context to this, Erica. We actually have Blake on the phone with us. We want to bring him back on if that's cool with you.
I mean, I'm in this, I guess.
All right. Blake.
Hi, Erica. I wish you would have said something. Again, I was up front. I got married young. I was married for 10 years. So I've known my in-laws, my ex-in-laws, for most of my life, pretty much. So I'm still close with them. If y'all don't know, I go on a golf trip with them once a year. It's just my ex-wife's father and her brother. She's cool with it. I'm fine with it. This is just two of my friends. We don't talk about my ex-wife because that's weird. We just kind of have an understanding. But it's just golf with some friends.
Saying this, it's like weird. Even you just saying this out loud right now, it's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable for me. Like it's just not my. I don't know if I'm just not into that.
Hey, do you talk to your ex-wife, Blake? Do you still talk to her?
No, almost not at all. I mean, unless it has something to do. Well, unless it has something to do with like divorce or something like that. I mean, like
divorce 4 years ago. Okay.
Well, but I mean,
So you guys are amicable, obviously. You guys are friendly
amicable.
with each other.
It's not toxic. I mean, she doesn't even live in the state.
It just, I mean, you don't have kids together or anything. It's just like, it just feels
right. So that's why
like
I didn't divorce all of my friends. So these are two of my friends.
That's her dad.
It's not like I can never have any part of my old life again.
Yeah, there's some friends I don't talk to from my ex. And I'm sad about it, but it's kind of like you know, they are associated with the past, and it's like you kind of just have to get over that and make new friends.
I gotta disagree. I'm not a totally different person. I'm the same person, just without that wife. You know what I mean? Like I still have the same likes and dislikes. And so if I like golf and I like hanging out with some of these guys, I don't see why I have to say completely no to that entire lifestyle.
Erica, though, is this going to be a all-out deal breaker, though? Because it sounded like you guys had a good time on the date. This is just really kind of a weird conversation that came up. I mean, maybe if you hung out more, you might understand it more. And
is this just a once-a-year trip, or do you, like, talk to these guys a lot?
I only see them once a year, but, you know, we're friendly, texting and, like, social media and stuff. They're my friends. They're friends of mine.
So is it going to be a deal breaker, Erica?
Yeah, I think it's it's a pass for me. It makes me uncomfortable, and I just don't know whether I want to, you know, continue that experience with you.
Okay.
All right.
I get it.
Well,
Yeah.
Blake, I'm sorry we couldn't make another date happen.
It's a bummer, but, you know, I mean, I wish she were more secure in this, but I can't control it.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, listen, thanks for both coming on, and we appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
Cool, you too.
Yeah, thanks.
I agree with her on this one. I know families can do it. I wouldn't be okay with it.
All right, let's see what you think about this. Should this have been a deal breaker? 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.